Good morning, 8th grade. A review of books 5 and 6 of the Odyssey for you. If you recall, Odysseus was on a raft on his way back after he left Calypso's island of Ogygia, and then Poseidon saw him and sent a huge storm. And with this is on page 78, with tsunami type waves, and he was in a lot of trouble. The raft was breaking apart. And then Ino saw him, and she decides to help out. She's one of these lesser known water goddesses, and his raft gets destroyed. She has him wrap himself in invincibility cloak, not invisibility. That wouldn't help you. Invincibility. And he is almost dead. He's lost everything. He literally has nothing left. All of his men are gone. None of his loot from Troy. No boat, no clothes. The waves have ripped off his clothes. He arrives on the island of Scheria, which is the Phaeacians' island, not Phaeacia, Scheria. This is the taxi cab service of the ancient world. They bring everyone home all the time. Of course, this is their last passenger because they are related to Poseidon, who is very angry with Odysseus. So when they help Odysseus get home, Poseidon's going to have quite a punishment for them. The king of the Phaeacians is Alcinous, and the queen is Arete. Okay, so after washing up on the shore of their island, he's near death from exhaustion. He can barely stand. He has two choices. He can either sleep on the beach and die of exposure, or he can crawl into the forest and possibly be eaten by an animal. He chooses the latter, to crawl into the forest, and he finds two intertwined olive trees. The olive trees are very important. Olive trees are sacred to Athena, who loves Odysseus. That's her favorite human, her favorite son. And so when these two olive trees intertwine, they make an almost cocoon that shield him from the winds and the rain and the cold. He buries himself in leaves. It's almost like a womb, because Athena is like his goddess mother. She protects him. So he's safe and warm in that olive tree cocoon. Now in book 6, as you know, King Alcinous of the Phaeacians and Queen Arete has a daughter named Princess Nausicaa. Athena appears in her dream at the beginning of the book and tells her to go down and do laundry. She goes down to do laundry with the other girls of the island, and Odysseus reveals himself. Awkward, because he's not wearing anything. He gets cleaned up, and when he's a little bit cleaned up, Athena makes him look amazing, and Nausicaa, from the first moment she sees him, is in love with him. Now this is an old folk tale. Old folk tale meaning, the Odyssey is 3,500 years old. Well, this old folk tale is even older, where someone washes up on shore, and unknown to the person that discovers this girl who falls in love with him, they marry, and it turns out she's a princess, and he's actually a king that washes up. This is an old folk tale. And they get married and live happily ever after. But the Odyssey is different. Odysseus washes up. He wants to be home with his wife. Nausicaa is in love with him. She wants to marry him, and he says no, as you'll see. So he kind of breaks the mold on that story. Anyway, she leads him up to the city where her father Alcinous and Queen Arete live, and has him follow behind the cart so that there's no rumors that she's walking around with a strange man. Pretty smart girl. Now, Nausicaa advises Odysseus to go to her mother, Queen Arete, not her father, for help. King Alcinous, not King Alcinous. Go to Queen Arete. Her mother is more likely to help. Mothers are, your moms love you so much. They're very nurturing. And we dads, we'd like to show more love, but the moms are much better at it. They're great. Give your mom a hug. Now, she also says that to ask for help, you need to do the rules of supplication. This is begging for help when you're desperate for help. You need to, 1, kneel down. 2, grab the knees of the person you're begging for help from. Then you ask for help. Then you put your head down and show your neck. That means that the people that can help you, they can either kill you or help you. They have a choice, okay? Now, as you'll see, Queen Arete says, we're going to help Odysseus. I have a little side note. To get up to the town, Athena makes him invisible to go through the streets so that he can walk right up to Queen Arete without being seen, literally a foot in front of her, and grab her knees and ask for help. Fellas, I'm also sending along the Book 7 quiz, which I need you to complete and finish for tonight at 10 p.m. Thank you.